All right, this is the review from 1.1 to 1.4. On the first one, you just got to find the length of each segment. So, like to find the length of LP, you got to subtract your numbers, your coordinates. So you're going to say 5 minus a negative 2.5. And since you're subtracting a negative, that's really adding, so you get 7.5. MP is going to be 4 because you're going to say 5 minus 1. And then LN is 3 minus a negative 2.5, so that's really 3 plus 2.5, so you get 5.5. On D, it says D is between, on number 2, D is between C and E. So if it says between, that's on a segment. That's not an angle. Okay, so you draw segment CE, put D between them, and then label each part. And you know the whole thing is 143. So then you're going to use your segment addition postulate that says part plus part equals whole. So CD plus DE equals CE. So then you're going to say 7y plus 9 plus 3y plus 4 equals the whole thing of 143. And then you just solve the equation. Combine your like terms, bring your 13 over, divide by 10. So after you get y is 13, you got to go back and plug in, because it doesn't say find y, it says find DE. So you plug in the 13 and you get 39 plus 4, which is 43. Number 3, you're going from Springfield to Johnson City, or Junction City, and there's 420 miles apart, and it says that Roseburg is the midway, the midpoint. So if it's going to be the midpoint, then it's going to be half of 420, so it's going to be actually 210 miles away. And we've already traveled 75 miles, so we have 135 miles left to travel before we eat lunch. All right, number 4, M is the midpoint of segment AB. So draw your picture, put it in the middle, put tick marks to show they're congruent. And then it tells you that AB is 8x and MB is 2x plus 8. Those two things are not the same size, so don't set them equal to each other, okay? But MB is the same length as AM. So if MB is 2x plus 8, then AM is also 2x plus 8. And then you can say part plus part equals whole. So 2x plus 8 plus the other 2x plus 8 equals the whole thing of 8x. Combine your like terms and solve your equation, and you get x equals 4. After you get 4, you go back and plug in. So the whole thing, 8 times 4 would be 32. And then each part would be 16. Sorry about that. So each part would be 16, because 2 times 4 is 8, plus another 8 would be 16. All right, on number 5, you're looking for the measure of angle AYZ. So you got to think about the whole angle first, okay? If we're looking at the orange angle. Well, if you're looking at that orange angle, then that's going to be either 60 or 120. Well, obviously that's bigger than 90, so it's going to be the 120. So the whole orange part is 120. And then if you look at the smaller part, the blue part there, that blue part is going from your baseline up to the halfway point between 70 and 80. So that is going to be 75. So to get the purple angle, you got to subtract your 120 minus your 75 and get 45. And that's an acute angle. All right, for angle WYA. All right, we're going to think about going from A all the way down to X. Okay, so if you look at the blue angle, that would be 60, because it crosses at 60 and 120, and that's acute, so it's 60 degrees. And then the smaller, the purple angle here is 30. So you do the whole thing, which is 60 minus your 30. So you got 30 left for angle WYA. Then the last one is actually the easy one. You're just going from your baseline up to Z. So that would be halfway between 100 and 110, which is 105. And that one is obtuse. All right, on number 8, IJK is 47. So the whole angle is 47. And then it gives you the little part up there at the top is 23, and you're looking for the smaller part, so you're just going to subtract them, 47 minus 23, and get 24. On number 9, you got to draw your picture, and it says bisect. When it says bisect, that means it's in the middle, so we're going to put our little arc marks to show the two smaller angles are congruent, and one of those is 5x minus 2, the other one is 3x plus 8, and because they're congruent, that means they have the same measure, so they're equal in measure. So we say 5x minus 2 equals 3x plus 8, and then solve the equation to get x equals 5, but you got to go back and plug in, because it says find the measure of angle ABD. So 5 5 minus 2. You got 5x minus 2 and plug in the 5. So you get 23 degrees. On number 10, it just says find the complement. Complement means they add up to be 90. So in other words, it's 90 minus your angle. So 90 minus 56.1, and you get 33.9. All right. Find the measure of the supplement of angle R. All right, supplement means that they're going to add it to be 180, so you really just say 180 minus your angle. Make sure that you put your angle in parentheses, because that minus has to distribute to everything in the parentheses. So it's 180 minus 4z and then minus 22. And then all you got to do next is put 180 and negative 22 together, so that gives you 158 minus 4z, and that's your answer. On number 12, an angle measure. So an angle is our x equals 18 degrees more than, means you're going to say plus 18. 2 times its complement. All right, 2 times means 2 times parentheses, and then its complement is going to be 90 minus your angle. So then when you write your equation, it should look like this. Then distribute the 2. Put your like terms together. Add 2x to both sides. Divide by 3. So when you do that, hold on a minute.